first of all, chaps, welcome. Thank you for coming. Some of you've come from different distances. Whiney, where have you come from today?
I have come from Manchester because I'm currently studying up there at the university. It was a nice train journey this morning. I had to get up nice and early, so I'm feeling a bit tired still. But it was a nice trip, relaxing. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You have not got a Mancunian accent. What is your accent?
It's a Coventry accent. I don't know how you'd really say that. Probably Coventrian. For those of you that don't know, it's right next to Birmingham. So you can kind of hear a hint of that through the voice. But yeah, that's in the Midlands, right in the heart of England.
Do you think that the environments of Coventry, the kind of war-torn desolation that surrounded you, has informed your drum and bass?
I'd say because I see it every day, I have to calm myself down with my melodies to relax, and then get really angry with my drops and shout a lot and just relieve a lot of energy. So that happens.
Command Strange. Now, tell us about your journey recently. I mean, I know you told me you've just come from Sun and Bass, but where were you before you went to Sun and Bass?
Okay, originally I'm from Kazakhstan, and now I live in Russia, in St. Petersburg. So yeah, I just came from Sun and Bass to London to visit my friends, and I played last Saturday in Brighton. So thank you, Tony, to having me down here. So it's my pleasure.
Well,
with you.
No. Thanks for coming down. And that is an unbelievably incredible journey. I mean, you're from Kazakhstan, and as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, you're the only producer in drum and bass that people have heard of from Kazakhstan. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's right information. So yeah, I'm only one in Kazakhstan, but not only one in Russia, because Russian scene is really good, like NA, Bob, Electrosoul System. So yeah, these guys, really good producers.
Well, yeah, we as you know, we have a very strong affinity to St. Petersburg in particular. We've been working with Bop, Unquote, with all those guys, Microfunk, and there's a real kind of scene there. So it's very interesting to hear that you've moved there. But can you tell me, what was it like growing up in Kazakhstan, and what made you decide to make drum and bass, and how did you hear it?
So many thanks to my big brother. So I was introduced to drum and bass when I was 7 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, many thanks to my brother, because he always bought vinyl tapes with drum and bass and rave music, and I always want to be a part of this. So that's why I started to write drum and bass.
Whiney, you've been releasing tunes on a few different labels, and you've been collaborating with a few different artists. Would you like to just fill us in on your resume, as it is called?
Well, I obviously had the Spaceman release on New Blood, on the new album, and I've got another track coming out on BTK's Dutty Audio label on the 22nd, which is next Monday from this. I've also got a tune coming out on the Liquidity album, the next one. Hopefully I'm allowed to tell you that. I'm not quite sure if that's still a secret or not. But you'll have to check out that one. I've also got another remix coming out for the very talented Violet Skies, who performed at Glastonbury this year actually. And the original is called How the Mighty, which you wouldn't really expect to be a drum and bass tune, but you definitely have to check that one out. I'm trying to think what else there is. I've been writing with a few vocalists and a couple of guys that I'm really good friends with, who you could probably actually guess who they are. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention who they are.
I don't know, you've been working with some bloke that no one's heard of called Keno, haven't you?
That guy.
Yeah, him. So, Command Strange, Alexei, you've been doing a lot of releasing recently, haven't you? So give us a rundown of the labels that you've released on.
So I have releases on Metalheads, We Recordings, In the Ground, Horizons, Metzko, Chronic, some Russian labels. My first release was on Russian label called Liquid Brilliance, and too many labels.
Okay, anyone who's running a label that Alexei's forgotten to name check, you can still work with him, right? Okay, don't not work with him because you're upset, okay? He's worked on a lot of labels. You've done really, really well, man.
Big shouts to my lovely Olga, and big shouts to Russian crew, to my brother Intelligent Manners. We also have a forthcoming album on Inaugural Records with him. So yeah, keep your eyes on this one. Yeah. And I wish everyone who loves drum bass best wishes to you. Yeah.
Wow, I don't know how to follow that. Yeah, thank you. Thanks to you guys, Hospital and the Medical Crew, for having my track on the album. Big love to the guys back in Manchester, all the crew there, the promoters and the clubs. And yeah, to everyone else who's bought the album. If you haven't bought it yet, then go ahead. I don't know what you're waiting for. But thanks to everyone that's shown support over the years. I think that's it.
New Blood 14 is available on the Hospital Shop, on iTunes, and all good physical and digital music retailers.